Today, we're heading to ancient Egypt to meet Akhenaten, the pharaoh who tried to rewrite history itself. Born Amenhotep IV, he elevated the Aten, the sun disk, above every other god, shutting temples, sidelining priests, and even founding a new brand capital city. Art shifted with his vision, showing elongated features and intimate family scenes beneath the sun's rays. Some see theology and politics, others whisper of sky teachers and a bloodline not entirely human. After 17 years, his statues were smashed, his name erased, and Egypt returned to the gods he tried to bury. I'm Mike.
I'm Ian.
And I'm Dave. If you thought King Tut was cool, stick around. Wait until you hear about his alien hybrid daddy. This is Necronomipod.
We are recording this the Monday after the first weekend of the NFL season. You guys are a little bit bigger football fans than me.
No.
How are each of you feeling after week one?
I'm feeling pretty good about it.
Yeah?
Aaron Rodgers threw 4, maybe 5 touchdown passes, no interceptions.
Didn't get hurt.
Didn't get hurt.
He's still going to play next week.
Yeah. He threw some shade at the Jets at the end. Said that he was happy to beat everybody associated with the Jets.
There you go.
I'm here for the pettiness that he's got going on.
Playing with a vengeance.
Yeah.
And you said what, I think, last week? 10-7. Maybe we did this on a bonus show. I can't remember. But you had predicted on one of our shows 10-7, you thought.
Yeah.
And making the playoffs.
Yeah.
Dave? How you feeling?
In typical Browns fashion, missed an extra point, missed a field goal, and blew the game.
Held the Bengals to 7 total yards in the second half and still lost the fucking game.
So classic Browns home opener. So there you go.
Yeah.
The Steelers defense didn't look good yesterday.
No.
They came really fucking close to losing that game if they didn't hit a 60-yard field goal to win. So
Yeah.
they got lucky too at the same time.
Who did they play?
Fuck.
Jets.
Yeah, Jets.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, I
you just
said
said that. Yeah. Well, if I had been listening closely, I would have remembered that as well. All right. Dave, are you still sticking with your
8-9, I think
8-9?
I said. Yeah, that's probably. That might even
That
be
seems
ambitious.
optimistic.
Yeah.
if they went 5 and 12?
Would I be surprised? No.
No, I'm saying that would be, I think,
Oh, okay.
about what I would expect.
Yeah, that's fair.
I think 3 to 5 wins this year.
You're probably not far off.
Are you guys hoping that Deshaun Watson comes back? Or like is Flacco the guy? Is he the starter? Or is there somebody hurt that's waiting? Or
I think I don't want Deshaun Watson back. I think for this season, I want Flacco to be the guy, but he's not your long-term answer. The guy's 78 years old. And he's still our best bet.
He doesn't move very well. He's an old man. Then I flipped over to the Tampa Bay, and there's fucking Mayfield running over, laser shots in the end zone to win the game. Like, what the fuck, man?
Good for him, though. I'm glad.
Yeah, just so dumb. Idiotic owner we have here.
Did you see Johnny Manziel's comments about how he hopes the Browns go 0-17 every year, every season because he never wants them to win a game?
Fuck that guy.
He blames the team for ruining his career.
You suck, dude.
Look, they didn't use him appropriately. But to blame them, to blame the team for all of your troubles.
Come on, dude.
It's fucking ridiculous.
I remember watching a draft. I'm like, this is the dumbest idea ever, drafting this fucking guy.
Nah, he was a bit of a clown.
And here we are.
About maybe going 0-17. We'll see. All right. Well, that's your sports talk. In a few weeks, maybe we'll give our predictions for the MLB playoffs. That'll be starting, right? The race for October. We're getting close.
My prediction is no Cleveland. That's my prediction.
At this point, are they? I have to look it up. They might not even be able to make it mathematically.
I think they can. I don't think it's likely.
They're going to need an angels in the outfield type situation to make it in. Basketball will be starting soon. Dave, you're a Cavs guy.
Yeah,
I got
that's
hockey
soon.
starting soon.
I like basketball season.
Where are we at here? Wild card. Cleveland is 2.5 games back. They still also would have to jump 3 teams. It's going to be tough. With
It's unlikely,
how many games?
but never say never.
Yeah. Only about 20 games left. We'll see. What else is going on? Anything else fun?
I went to Cedar Point over the weekend.
Yeah. You didn't get stuck on Siren's Curse?
I did. And it was a cool fucking ride, man.
Yeah.
A lot of fun.
How long do you hang?
About 5 seconds.
Were you front row?
Second row. I went on it like 5 times.
Did you?
Yeah.
You were tempting fate not getting stuck.
Yeah.
It is odd. You're just hanging there and you're like, well, I hope
I sure hope this works.
Seatbelt works good because I'm going down, way down if it doesn't.
Oh, I couldn't do that one.
A little sore from bouncing around on all those rides.
Yeah.
Is it
It's a
smooth?
young man's game.
Is that one smooth
That one's
though?
very
Because it's
smooth,
new.
yeah.
And I've heard, I haven't ridden it yet, but I heard that Gatekeeper is extremely smooth. Just Brew Jared has told me that.
I've been on that before. It was closed because it was windy that day, so was not on
I
it.
thought you said you've been on it before. You just
Years ago.
Oh, I see. But when you went yesterday,
Yeah.
you ride Maverick.
Yes, about 6 times.
That's the one bucket list one I want to
It's
ride.
awesome.
I
That's such
might-
a fun ride.
My vertigo has gotten really bad the older I get, especially going up hills. Like I get real dizzy.
So what does the Vertigo do? I don't even know what that is. Besides a Hitchcock movie.
I get real dizzy. Like for me, I get real dizzy. I feel like I'm going to fall over and I have to like grab onto something and like kind of get my head back.
yeah.
And it's when like heights obviously is the big part of it. And then like after the fact, and maybe this is just getting older, I just feel lightheaded then for like a good 10, 20 minutes after the ride.
Sounds unpleasant.
It's not fun. On top of that, terrified of heights, but I usually would just suck it up and be like, oh, it's going to be fun. I'll go on it.
Yeah.
But now it's to the point where like when you start getting dizzy, like my palms sweat, I feel like I might have a panic attack and I got to like just close my eyes, look at my feet, get through it. It's to the point where it's like, is this really even worth all the stress?
Sure.
Maverick looks fun. 1, it just looks awesome. 2, you get shot up that hill. It's not like a slow burn.
That's awesome.
I feel like I might just do Maverick once and then retire from rides. And I'll just be the guy who holds everyone's purses and phones and your.
Have you been on Steel
I'll hold your
Vengeance?
hot dog, but I do not promise it'll make it.
That's not what I heard. Have you been on Steel Vengeance? Because that's a good one too. That was the first time I was on there.
Was that the old Mean Street?
Yeah.
No.
It was awesome.
I have actually only been to Cedar Point once in like 15 years, the last 15 years.
I've never been there before.
No? You love all that
My
stuff,
God,
right?
man.
You love that stuff.
I'm not a big roller coaster guy. Like too big.
Yeah.
He's going on carnival rides when we met him.
Yeah.
That's right.
I like Kennywood. Have you ever been to Kennywood?
I've never
before?
been to Kennywood.
No.
Kennywood's where I used to go all the time.
Yeah. So that kid was walking on the track the other day. Did you see that? No. Some like 2-year-old, 4-year-old kid on that monorail track. Just no one was
Oh, was that
watching
at
him.
Kennywood?
Yeah.
Oh,
The
shit.
guy climbed up there and saved him.
How the fuck does a kid get up there?
I don't know. Parents might have something to do with it.
So what's the number one Cedar Point ride? I know you loved Maverick. Is it still the reigning defending?
I think Siren's Curse is better, but I also really like Steel Vengeance. So 2 of those. Siren's Curse is really fun, though.
So you got like your top 3 are those.
Yeah.
But you like Millennium Force.
That was good. I went on that like 6 times, too. I got on everything.
How many times did you ride the Gemini?
Once.
Once. What about
Because
Magnum?
you have to.
You have to.
Magnum was closed. A lot of closed rides, yeah.
Because it's right by the water with the
I
wind.
don't know. I mean, I don't know. Gatekeeper I could see because of the wind. I don't know why Magnum would have to be closed.
Okay.
So
Glad you had fun.
that's probably my last time. That's enough.
That's it. You're out of the game too? All right. Well, this is going to be fun. Ian's got a lot of things to pronounce tonight.
Yeah, aside from Akhenaten, like him, everything else is gonna be tough. The name Akhenaten is like that's ingrained in your mind if you're like super into UFOs or if you watch Ancient Aliens all the time. Like Akhenaten is the ground zero for alien human hybrid stuff and all that shit.
That makes sense.
Was it in the original Chariot of the Gods? Was that a main centerpiece of that book?
Yeah,
Okay.
among other things. Like that book lays out the whole kind of blueprint.
That's where it all came from.
Yeah.
That's where our pal Giorgio, well, he used to work for that guy or something, right?
Yeah, he was
associated with him. Eric Von Daniken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Von Daniken was on a lot of Coast to Coast episodes back in the day with Art Bell. They were good.
He's still around, I think. He's got to be in his 80s, right?
Yeah.
He's an old man now.
Yeah.
I like Egyptian stuff, so this is fun.
Oh, this is interesting stuff.
And he doesn't, I don't know, I didn't see a lot of content out there about him specifically. Like, he doesn't really get his own episode of things a lot. So
that changes this week.
Mm-hmm.
Here's to you, Akabugdanama. Not my men.
Akhenaten was born Amenhotep IV, a royal son in a powerful dynasty. His father, Amenhotep III, one of Egypt's most successful pharaohs, and his mother was Queen Tia. The family lived in Thebes on the Nile, a major religious center. In Thebes, the god Amun had the largest temples and the strongest priesthood in Egypt.
Really something. If you got the largest temple and the strongest priesthood, then you're the man.
That's big dick energy.
Yeah, for sure.
Especially how hard it was to build those fucking temples back then.
Crazy.
He certainly wasn't building them.
Absolutely not. No.
He had manicured fingers. He wasn't lifting stone from quarries.
No.
To be fair, I'm not lifting stone from quarries either, and I have no intention of doing so. Carhartts aside. You don't want to tear one of those up or something. Get it dirty.
They're expensive.
You don't
Now.
want
It's fashion wear for you.
Right.
Can't get a mark on it.
No. Be ridiculous. I look down on people who have dirty, scuffed up Carhartts. Like, you're not even in the lifestyle, bruh.
Bruh.
You should go to like a union pipe fitter meeting sometime and start making fun of people for having dirty Carhartts. Like, what are you doing, work or something, loser? Why don't you get that thing laundered?
I need to put like a hidden camera on me or something and just be like an old fucking Borat skit. Put my fanny pack on. I wear my Timberlands with jean shorts.
Oh, man.
But underneath the Carhartt's my Britney Spears t-shirt. Just something ridiculous.
He's knocked out in 14 seconds.
Court life had tutors, ritual training, and ceremony. Princes learned to run estates, manage festivals, and perform public religious roles. Amenhotep had an older brother, Thutmose, who was the original heir. Thutmose died young, and that moved Amenhotep into the heir position. When Amenhotep III died and the crown passed to Amenhotep IV, there may have been like some type of a short co-rule where, I don't know if it was like his dad was getting him ready or whatever, but we can't prove it. He took a throne name and the usual royal clothing and symbols. He started inside his father's system with the big temples, big festivals, and multiple gods with Amun at the top. He wasn't Akhenaten yet, but we're going to get there in a little bit.
Oh, we'll get there.
Man, imagine if his brother didn't die, or he'd have been a forgotten peasant.
Never would have known his name.
And boom. Maybe there was some foul play. I'm just asking questions.
Maybe.
Well, that was what I was going to say. When you're in a royal family like this and you're the second born, do you wish for your brother to get smoked?
No,
before
you
dad dies
marry
sometimes?
Meghan Merkel and you win at life.
That's what I was going to ask you before.
I'm just taking all your bits. Sorry.
Before Harry gave it all up for Meg, was he hoping that William suddenly tragically passed away?
I like to think not. They were such cute.
He's a good lad, right?
Yeah, that was a swell family.
Yeah. I agree. He wasn't.
They seem they're still close, aren't they? Like, or there's no public bad blood between them. I'm not up on my royal family.
I'm not
drama.
sure.
I like to
I'm
think
not
they
sure
still
status these
text
days.
each other what's up.
I hope they do.
Yeah. Okay.
Hope he welcomes him back in the fold when he's king.
That could be any day now, really.
Yeah. Doesn't sound good, right?
Speaking of old man, I mean, King Charles could be quarterback for the Browns with his age. He's right in that median range.
I think he was back in the hospital, right? So I don't know how he's doing these days.
All right. Royal talk.
Hey, I did go to the coronation.
You were there.
I mean, in the same town. I saw them. They passed by my window. It was cool.
You were having afternoon tea when they drove by, right?
Before the switch, Egypt followed many gods. Polytheistic just meant many gods with different jobs. Ra was the son, Osiris tied to death and rebirth. Isis was a powerful mother figure. Horus was a sky and kingship god. And Amun was a hidden power who, in this dynasty, was the main state god at Thebes. The king's job was to keep Ma'at, which was order, balance, truth, by doing rituals and funding the temples. In return, gods protected the country. Politically, the bigger a god's temple network got, the more power the priest had. In Thebes, Amun's priest had tons of wealth and influence.
Well, that sounds about right.
It does, doesn't it? Mm-hmm. He was responsible for order, balance, and truth in this country.
Who's that?
Superman, of course.
It's true. You can't argue that.
Or is that truth, justice, in the American way?
Maybe that's it.
No.
Close enough.
You're mixing it. It's say your prayers, take your vitamins, and fucking whatever else he says. Train hard.
Say your prayers.
Say your prayers, take your vitamins, and do steroids, and then be a racist. Something like that. That's not.
Something.
That's not.
You're paraphrasing.
It's not verbatim. Yeah,
That's close.
yeah, it's pretty damn close. Tan yourself to a overly boiled hot dog. Look of that.
Under Amenhotep III, the Aten, which is a sun disk, was already used at royal festivals. So the Aten didn't come out of nowhere, but Amenhotep IV took it to a different level. He set up shrines and opened courtyards so sunlight hit the altars directly and wrote hymns that praised the Aten's rays as the source of life for all living things. And as he's changing all this stuff, then he does the big thing and he changes his name. Amenhotep IV changed his name to Akhenaten, which translates to effective spirit of Aten. It wasn't just a new label, it announced a new identity and a new religious program. He called himself Aten's son or prophet. Akhenaten said, quote, "There is only one God, my father. I can approach him by day, by night." He cut back worship of other gods and pushed the idea that only the Aten deserved state support.
It does streamline everything. It makes it a lot easier to remember.
You don't have to fuck around with all that.
Too many gods. I mean, you're getting a little carried away, aren't you?
There's a lot of gods.
Little carried away. And also, if this guy has the courage to change his name, maybe I can change mine to Jimmy Igloo. He might give me the push I need.
There's really nothing stopping you from doing it.
If Amenhotep did it, so can I, goddammit.
It'd be so funny if you sat down one day and you're just like, I'm Jimmy
Doing
Igloo
it.
now.
I'm pulling the fucking trigger.
I want one of the listeners out there to start an online petition, and I want to see how many signatures we can get on a formal request for Dave to change his legal name to Jimmy Igloo. Someone set that up and send it to us at inquiries@necronomipod.com. Let's be organized here, people. I don't need 1,000 of you offering to set it up. One leader out there, one alpha, and you coordinate this. Get at me when you got a few thousand signatures.
My dream could become a reality.
Yeah. The people will have spoken. Or they're not, and they're like, don't fucking do that, and no one's going to sign it.
What are you, an idiot?
There's a "what are you, an idiot" petition, and they just all sign that.
In art, the Aten wasn't shown as a person or an animal. It was a round sun disk with rays. Each ray ended in a tiny hand that reached toward Akhenaten, his wife, Nefertiti, and their children. The hands often held an ankh, the Egyptian symbol for life, and touched their noses, like giving them breath.
Isn't that the old Vinnie Vincent kiss makeup?
That sounds right, isn't it? With the
the loop thing.
Oh yeah, it is. Yeah.
So this was the guy that replaced
cool.
Ace Frehley in Kiss back in like the early 80s. And
One
that was
album,
his name.
right?
Well, Lick It Up officially, right?
But he played on.
And he probably played on a lot and was like touring at the time. Yeah, because it was Creatures of the Night.
Yeah.
Unmasked. Though that was before Creatures. But Ace is on. He's listed as on Creatures, but I think it's.
But he wasn't playing, right?
Yeah.
So the Aten was the sun disk that you could see in the sky. Atenism made that disk the one god. Temples were roofless, so sunlight hit the altars. Everything is very sky focused with Akhenaten.
I like the sun disk artwork. It's neat. That's cool looking. When Holyfield got his ear bit off, he's like, "What? What the fuck, man?" And Tyson's like, "I'm roofless." So it's just like the temples. It's so stupid.
It's funny though. It's also funny that like everybody makes fun of that unless he's in the room. And you're 100% not doing that when he's in the room.
Sir, I don't know what you're talking about, sir.
Ancient alien theorists read these moves as outside help. They say a king didn't flip a whole country's religion for no reason. They point to the timing, the new art, and the Aten's rays acting like technology, hands at the end of beams that deliver life, knowledge, and authority to the royal family. The one God idea reads like an advanced concept taught to Akhenaten by beings not from here. They use his line, quote, "There is only one God, my father. I can approach him by day and night," and say, if God means a visitor from the sky, my father is literal. In that reading, Akhenaten was a hybrid child, human mother, non-human father.
This is a direct result of extraterrestrials tampering with our DNA.
Goddamn right, Giorgio. That's what we're talking about, pal. Giorgio knows.
That's like the most relevant, perfect clip we've ever used of him.
Historians and archaeologists say that the change grew from Egypt's own religion and straight politics. The Aten was already there under Amenhotep III, so it didn't come out of nowhere. I think I said that before, but Akhenaten took it to another level.
It just rose above the others. It happens. Or does it happen from alien intervention?
By raising a god with no priesthood, he took power from the Amun's temples and pulled religion under the throne. That was a known move. It concentrated power. The hymns read like normal worship poetry from the time. The sun rose, life woke, the sun set, people rested. In a river farming country, calling the sun the giver of life made sense. So the standard story saw a human reformer working inside his culture, not alien intervention.
Visitors essentially mated with Earth women.
That's really what happened. Giorgio just told you.
The art was another reason that Akhenaten stood out. Before this, Egyptian royal art followed a very strict formula. Kings were shown as ideal, young, muscular, broad shoulders, narrow waist.
Us, just like our physiques for the most part.
Yeah.
We're kings.
Young
We're
and
kings.
muscular.
Well, 2 out of 3 ain't bad.
Narrow waists.
Dainty boys.
The poses were always very formal and scenes were orderly. Artists used a set grid to keep proportions the same. Under Akhenaten, the style changed. Artists sketched bodies, narrow shoulders, wider hips, thin limbs, small bellies that kind of stick out. Faces were long, lips were fuller, eyes were almond-shaped. Head sat back high like an extra skull. And it wasn't just Akhenaten. Nefertiti and their 6 daughters were shown in the same way, long heads, slender limbs, an androgynous look. The scenery of art also got intimate. Akhenaten and Nefertiti kissed their daughters. They sat together under the rays and showed family moments on formal monuments. And in all of this stuff, the Aten's rays and with the little hands end with the ankhs to their noses over and over again, like really, really pushing this idea that life, something is coming from the Aten to them.
Yeah. Did the artwork portray Akhenaten performing cunnilingus on Nefertiti at all?
I don't think so.
Remember all that ancient, the Indian art with Kama Sutra art and stuff? They got some wild shit going on over there.
That's all right.
Maybe this guy's just a Renaissance man. What we'd call a Renaissance man 3,000 years later in Italy. Just doing his thing.
Still, I'd like to see some artwork of some cunnilingus.
I could draw that for you.
I mean,
You wouldn't know what it was, but
I'm sure you could find that somewhere on the internet.
Siri, are there pictures of cunnilingus being performed on the internet?
Everyone's phones just fucking shit's popping off.
She said, I don't know how to respond to that. Siri, search for cunnilingus pictures on the internet. You already said that.
You got to say interwebs. That's the cool way to say it. Yeah.
Siri, please search the interwebs for pictures of someone performing cunnilingus on another person.
You fucking prude, Suri. You know exactly what we're talking about.
Worthless. Cunnilingus, Siri. Cunnilingus. No luck.
So this was the Amarna style, named after the modern site Amarna, where Akhenaten built his city. Another interesting fact is that artists cut deeper lines so sunlight carved shadows into the stone. So again, everything is fully focused on the sun and the sky. Ancient alien theorists said that artists just showed what they saw. If Akhenaten and his family were alien-human hybrids, they would look different. They pointed to the long skulls, narrow shoulders with wide hips, and thin arms and legs as a real inherited body plan, not a style choice. They said there was no proof of royals bounding their heads in infancy, so the shape looked natural and genetic. They link it to long skull finds elsewhere, like the Paracas skulls in Peru, and said other cultures either copied visitors with long heads or met them. For Akhenaten, they said the artist didn't have to copy, they carved what was in front of them.
It would be quick over one generation to have these long heads like this. But how did Nefertiti to get the long head too?
Well, don't worry about
it.
Stop asking stupid questions, Dave. That's ridiculous.
Was she hybrid too, and then they hybrided together?
This isn't about her. Her name's not in the title of the show. I'm the press secretary for Akhenaten now. I got this.
We can maintain his legacy for him.
I'm an apologist, not an apologist.
There's no proof of that.
Mainstream scholars said that the style was a choice with theology behind it. Akhenaten wanted to be shown as someone who embodied the source of life. If the Aten gave life to all things, his body showed both sides, masculine and feminine. They say that androgyny makes sense in that context and was a break from the old regime. On the medical side of things, some have floated human conditions like Marfan syndrome or endocrine issues as possible factors for why, you know, obviously not everybody's super fucking jacked, all the pharaohs ever, you know what I mean? But that they did draw or, you know, or did represent what they saw, but what they saw was somebody with some health issues.
Because they're all inbred. So that happens from time to time, right?
They did breed within the bloodline to keep the royal family thing going. So there was also some debate on if Akhenaten maybe had some disability issues related to that.
There's some pitfalls in the keeping the breeding within the family lines. So
it goes south a little bit.
It doesn't always come out like you thought.
It's a gamble. It's a gamble you take.
Like who's the English king? The one they found buried under a parking lot not too long ago. He's all deformed and fucking weird looking. Richard III, I think that's who it was.
I don't remember. I remember the story, but I don't remember who.
Yeah.
Did we cover this on it? This does sound kind of familiar.
I don't think so.
I don't know if we actually discussed that.
Was he all inbred and stuff?
Yeah, I think so. You can look at the artwork of him, and he's like.
We did when we back a few years ago. We did that Foxcatcher episode with the the wrestler who was shot and killed by DuPont.
Yeah,
the DuPont family used to do the inbred.
Oh, there you go.
Because they want to just consolidate their power.
Yeah, it's like keep the wealth, right?
Yeah.
Or if you read about the Habsburgs from the Austrian whatever empire, that the family that ruled Europe for all those hundreds of years. A lot of inbreeding there, and some of those people are all fucked up looking too from the stories. It's not good.
It's weird. Like, I don't know.
Find yourself a lass from another village somewhere.
Yeah.
Maybe even a peasant girl, but kids are gonna
Stay
have
away from
fucking
the inbreeding.
7 eyes. Not because the aliens came either.
Yeah, we're past aliens at this point.
Oh, are we,
This-
Mike?
this
are
might-
we? Are you sure?
Visitors essentially mated with Earth women.
Essentially, that is what happened. I'm sober tonight. I'm not even drinking.
Nice.
Thank you for that update.
Just letting you know. I was just
So random.
I was just hearkening back to last week and how fucked up we were doing the show. Very intoxicated
Well, that was
last week.
the end of our summer time.
yeah,
Closing
you
out
got to
the
blow
pool.
it out, right?
Yeah. We went all out for that. That was such a random sentence.
I was thinking inside my head.
He was having it was one of those, we just caught the tail end of that conversation.
So none of that stuff was proven. There's no,
Wow.
historical evidence to prove any of
says
that.
you.
And we'll talk about some DNA testing with his son and stuff towards the end. There was no surviving account of Akhenaten's birth and no divine birth story for him. The divine birth scenes were for his father, not Akhenaten. So technically, we don't know where he came from. Technically.
Probably Gould.
He could have. He's the founding father.
King Akhenaten of Gould, first of his name.
Honestly, is he the worst choice?
No, absolutely not.
He might be top 10.
He's better than whoever's down there ruling Gould today, right?
What's your buddy down by the creek? What's his name?
Marvin.
Marvin, that's right. So it's like Marvin, Akhenaten, Ian Namapan. It's like the top 3 gold celebrities.
There you go. Did Marvin have an elongated head?
You know what?
Marfan Marvin,
He
maybe.
received elongated head.
the Gawk,
Where's the cliff?
the Gawk 2000 going down there in the
Gawk 2000.
down there in the creek in Gould.
What's that Gawk 2000 sound like?
Yep.
I'd heard a horrible rumor that Marvin recently passed away. I hope that's not true.
I hope not. Did you go to the funeral, Ian?
No, I didn't. I'm good.
He got into a horrible fight with a meth head, and I heard it didn't go so well. But I don't know. Maybe Marvin actually killed the guy and put out the false narrative that he died so that no one would go looking for him.
No, he's hiding undercover.
Yeah.
Whip Pro.
But still by the creek. He ain't leaving
He's
that
painted
area.
his trailer.
Didn't move it, just painted it. They're like, all of your Sama furniture is still here. Like, nope, he died.
He walks out and gives like the Henry Hill speech from the end of Goodfellas when he's about eating noodles with ketchup.
Well, that's a delicacy for him, right?
Anything you don't have to kill first yourself to eat is a delicacy in Gould.
That's true.
I like to think he just buys like the box of noodles and just dumps ketchup in it and just eats them hard.
Chomping through
It's
there.
like a candy bar, but with drenched in ketchup.
That's probably how he lost his teeth. He broke them off doing that.
Maybe. Or he had them ripped out so he could suck better. I've heard that's what people do in the business.
Is that right?
I don't know.
Yeah. If you're a Gawk 2000, you got to do what you got to do.
I don't watch porn. I'm straight edge.
So a lot of what we know about Akhenaten's religious ideas come from carved texts and hymns. One of the big examples was the hymn to Aten, which we talked about earlier. It's like poetry. It's essentially like a religious poem about how everything, like all life, comes from the sky disk, essentially. Ancient alien theorists read all of that poetry as technology, that a disk in the sky with life giving beams, the world powering down when the disk went away. Like they're not seeing it as the sun just going away. Like
Yeah.
this is a machine powering down, rays that switched life back on at dawn. one sky source that fed people and set lifespans, a quote, Nile in heaven as a water system above, repeated appearance of millions of creations, and a plan that only the king received. They lined that up with a craft in the sky, a power source, and a project brief delivered to one ruler, and they tied the base to the new city that Akhenaten built.
I think I'm sold.
Yeah.
I don't know. It makes perfect sense.
It's interesting how they read some of that stuff. Like not specifically on Akhenaten, but like the artwork and stuff for Ancient Aliens, how they'll say like, oh, this is actually like a machine. And they'll like put forth a thing where you're like looking at it like, all right, I kind of see it, but
how did
it's always like big if true, you know what I mean? Like that's how I always
big if true.
Yeah, like that's how I always feel watching Ancient Aliens.
I love when people post the most ridiculous shit and then repost and be like, big if true. How did people respond to all of his changes? Like, did they just go with it because he's like the king, the ruler, the pharaoh?
I don't know. It kind of sounded like it.
Because it's...
when we'll get into like the aftermath of him, it didn't sound like people really loved it because they just fucking tore it all down right after he died. So
right. It's almost like because you're already in a political position of power, it's just taken as like the religion, where in any other realm, like this is a cult, right? Like he's pushing cult ideas.
Yeah.
But it's not, we don't talk about it as a cult because he was like the leader.
Well, so it's interesting. There were other cults in Egypt at the time. When I was reading about him, part of his, I guess, him shutting down the old religion was going through and kind of stomping out other cults. Yeah. And they were called cults, you know.
So he took them out and religions and was just like, no, it's me.
Yeah, we're not doing this. All
the potential threats to your power.
Sounds like something a cult leader might do.
Yeah.
But who put him in charge of that cult? You know,
God,
the sun god,
the sun god.
Fuck yeah,
AKA the Greys, right?
The Greys.
It's all the same thing.
We're just in a circle. This is a complete circle of an episode. It's the opposite of your red yarn, Ian. Like this one is just the same thing.
I don't know, but how fucking cool is it if that really happened though?
Yeah,
really cool.
The inbred fucking or which part?
The outside influence part.
The aliens coming down and doing all this.
If you need a refresher, it was
this guy again.
This is a direct result of extraterrestrials tampering with our DNA.
He's got a lisp on the extraterrestrials.
Isn't he always high? That's the guy that's always high, right?
He looks high. I don't think he is high.
He might
that
be.
High look.
Who are we to say?
No, we're nobody.
Nope.
Ian and I have been in the same room with him, though.
We were, yeah.
When was this?
A little disappointing. We went to the Ancient Aliens live show.
Oh, I forgot all about that.
Yeah, it wasn't great.
That's a little silly.
Well, what are you going to do?
You could buy a picture of him for $35 standing in front of the pyramid in Giza, though.
That shit was wild.
Was it signed at least?
I think so.
Yeah, it was signed.
That's so weird.
But it wasn't even like a professional looking picture. Like it was just like an iPhone picture.
He just printed out and signed
it. He's like, whoever he's with in Egypt, hey, take a picture of me standing in front of the pyramid.
That is insane.
UFO stuff is so fucking janky. It always is. It's always fucking so terrible. Cool. No one will ever take it serious.
No.
Because we're doing shit like that. So Akhenaten didn't just change worship. He founded a new capital on a clean site with no older temples. He called it Akhenaten, which translates to horizon of Aten, on a desert stretch of the Nile we call Amarna today.
So he was Akhenaten from Akhenaten?
Yes.
That's fucking awesome.
It's not bad.
I'm sold now.
It really just rolls off your tongue. It's fantastic. I love it. I am Akhenaten from Akhenaten.
Another interesting fact is that workers cut large boundary inscriptions into the cliffs around it. Those texts said that the land was set aside for the Aten. The plan used open courts and roofless sanctuaries, so sunlight flooded the altars, we were talking about earlier. Administrative buildings, palaces, and housing went up super fast. This wasn't a small build. He moved the center of the state to match his new religion. Again, centered on the sun. But this sounds like he's just building a new city because he just wants to do his own thing.
Yeah.
You know? But ancient alien theorists said this looked like a purpose-built base. They say that the spot was picked for more than convenience, geometry, alignments, and a layout that matched other sacred grids that are talked about in this kind of lore around the world, these ley lines.
Yeah, they love the sacred grid talk. The Nazca lines in South America.
The Nazca lines are cool, though, because you can only see those from way up high, and they're like specific. Like
it's awesome, yeah.
Especially the astronaut-looking guy that's like waving high.
Super creepy.
That one's weird.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about this stuff. This could be a show, no?
I think we did a show on this, didn't we?
Oh.
I think so, yeah.
On Nazca lines?
Nazca lines.
I feel like I would remember that because as soon as Dave said it, I thought he was making a NASCAR joke. And that does not ring a bell to me.
I think it was a bonus one for Patreon, but like a long time ago.
Oh, okay. Well, we've been doing this for what? 19 years now, it feels like?
Going on 27.
Yeah.
Maybe we didn't.
We might have discussed it briefly, though, like in relation to something.
It's so funny. We have no idea.
I know.
Like, who'd they make that for?
Oh, that photo is familiar. Okay.
Like, you can see that. Like, you have to be way up high to see that.
That does look familiar. We might have discussed that like years ago.
Yeah.
I don't think we have.
Well,
maybe we just mentioned it, though, on a show.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll do one soon then.
It's so funny. I just have to Google to see if we have no idea.
Too.
I don't have a master list anywhere.
How funny is it going to be when we do a show and we've already done it?
It's going to happen at some point.
We're like, people are like, you morons, you covered this in 2022. We're like, well, here's the remix.
Hope you like it better this time.
Yeah. I would 100% just end up making the same jokes, I think. Like just
Yeah. Yeah, we do that
subconsciously just being like thinking the same thing. And
that's how your mind works, pal. You can't change that.
sorry. It's how God made me or the aliens made me. I don't know. Whoever made me. At this
Sundus
point.
made you.
Sundus.
Aten, of course.
So they say that there's like a lot of geometry specifics built into the plan, and that it's more mapped to the sky and the landscape on purpose. It's not just like, oh, here's this clear spot and that's where we're going to build. Another thing is how much his wife, Nefertiti, shows up. She wasn't in the background. A lot of times she was shown as the same scale as Akhenaten.
What?
Yeah, right? And their daughters were front and center a lot. Scenes showed affection, kissing, a lot of togetherness, not stuff you would typically see. Ancient alien theorists said that that's not accidental. They frame this as the family as a bloodline marked for a job. The Aten's hands reached to them and no one else. And the art always kept that front and center. I don't know what that says, but it is interesting that the lines only go to them. Is that just like a power thing?
Very well could be, yeah. We are everything. We're your whole world peasants. We're making this new thing. We're getting rid of all your other religions, and that's how it is now. Like traumatic for a new leader to come in like that and fuck up the country and change how everything used to run normal.
It doesn't seem like everybody would love it.
It's disheartening, I'm sure, for those peasants. Still no cunnilingus art, though, huh?
Doesn't seem like it.
Missed out on the cunnilingus
I
art.
feel like if it's Aten, divinely inspired, there'd be some cunnilingus. What's better than cunnilingus?
It certainly would have helped, maybe the morale of the people.
Yeah.
You're going to hear about
right?
all this. At least you can look at some cunnilingus.
Who doesn't want that?
So all this stuff that we've gone through tonight, all these changes that Akhenaten put forth, Egyptologist James Henry Breasted said that Akhenaten was, quote, the first individual in history because his ideas read like a personality pushing hard against the usual pattern. Archaeologist Flinders Petrie said Atenism was, quote, strikingly rational, and that if someone designed a modern religion aligned with scientific truth, Akhenaten's creed would come close, lacking, quote, superstition or falsity. ancient alien theorists put those lines in their column saying that it was too neat, too modern, and too stripped down to be a normal shift without help. Mainstream historians agree that Akhenaten was a radical, especially for that time, whatever. I don't think even that you need alien intervention for that. I mean, like, I feel like ancient alien stuff takes away a lot of that human ingenuity.
So, like, people couldn't have thought of this.
Right, but like, I mean, Akhenaten 100% could have been like, I'm different than everybody else. I have the opportunity to do what I want to do. I'm doing it.
I'm taking that chance. Yeah. I agree. But can we agree that Flinders Petrie is a fucking awesome name?
That's a pretty sweet name.
Flinders Petrie?
I have literally never heard of the name Flinders
Never.
before.
Nope.
It's fantastic. Flinders. It's not Flinders, right? Flinders Keepers?
Well, Flinders would not be fun.
No,
Flinders
no.
is cool.
Flinders.
Yeah.
All right. At least we can agree on that.
Yep.
I think we should bring Atenism back. Strikingly rational religion? Isn't that what we need these days,
Well,
pals?
strikingly rational.
That's what Flinders had to say about
That
it.
is what that man said.
Line with scientific truth? Let's go Akhenaten.
The topic of his body always draws health claims and DNA rumors. You'll see people online say things like the tests showed that his DNA wasn't fully human.
Visitors essentially mated with Earth women.
Yeah, I think Giorgio's confirmed that already, sir.
That does not show up in a peer-reviewed work.
It doesn't? If Giorgio's your peer, it does. You're getting the wrong person to review your work then.
Regarding the potential health issues that could explain Akhenaten's appearance, the royal family married in line a lot. That's what we were talking about earlier. It's just trying to hold on to power and keep the line pure.
Yeah.
Akhenaten ruled for about 17 years. We didn't have the same detail for the last years as we had for like that early burst of change. When Akhenaten died, the system unraveled. His immediate successors were debated, but one thing was clear. The young King Tut, his son, led the change. He switched everything back. He brought the moon back, the old gods. Everything about the Aten's exclusive hold over everything was done.
What an ungrateful son of a bitch that King Tut was. No wonder he's cursed. All those people that associated with that find and digging him up. A lot of bad things happen. That's a story for another day, but
I shouldn't go around fucking around with people's graves also.
well,
I wouldn't mess with that.
that's also true.
Yeah.
It is odd that they, like, that's okay, you know?
So we just go bust up their shit.
Yeah, like in 3,000 years, like people going to be digging up our bodies. Like, oh, look at these fucking people. Let's take them on a tour of, whatever's going on now. Very disrespectful.
Good luck finding all my ashes that'll have been long left over Britney Spears' grave. Probably blown away by then, I'd
I think
imagine.
she's going to go first.
Yeah, I do.
I think so too, yeah. That'd be great if we sprinkled your ashes over Britney's grave.
I'm more than fine with that. Film it for content. Just don't get fucking, busted or caught or something. Kayfabe that shit.
Today we'll be monetizing Mike's tragic death and sprinkling his ashes for likes and clicks.
Make sure to like and subscribe.
King Tut, he really reversed everything. All the temples that Akhenaten had built were torn down and reused to build other things. Officials carved his name out of king lists. Later, writers called him a heretic. The state erased him, and the reason was to restore balance, get all the gods back.
One and done.
Yeah. So that could possibly be why there's this real burst of information right away about Akhenaten, at least in historical, all the art and stuff.
Yeah.
And then it just seems like it dies down. But
I'm going to take this eraser and get rid of this rest of his life story.
I'm just going to knock all your shit down.
Yeah, you're done, pal. Idea rejected.
Ancient alien theorists explain the abrupt end, saying that the mission ended, the visitors left, or the protection around the project dropped, and rivals moved in. They pointed to the lack of a widely accepted tomb and the absence of an agreed upon mummy for Akhenaten is proof that something unusual happened. To them, the key part in this is the KV-55 mummy. KV-55 was a small tomb in the Valley of the Kings found in 1907. Inside were Amarna era pieces moved to Thebes, an altered gilded coffin, canopic jars, a dismantled shrine for Queen Tia, and 4, quote, magical bricks, 2 of which named Akhenaten. The coffin looked reworked from a woman's burial, likely Kia, a secondary wife of Akhenaten, known as, quote, greatly beloved wife, who faded late in the reign and had her name cut off of objects.
Hey.
As well.
Does a secondary wife mean it was a second cousin?
It might.
Yeah, maybe.
First cousin once removed.
She wasn't eligible to be the primary wife because she wasn't the first
right.
cousin. She was a second cousin.
Maybe that's King Tut's mom. Like Nefertiti's not King Tut's mother. I don't believe.
No.
I don't think so.
Yeah, because they always refer to her, the daughters specifically. Like King Tut didn't have a weird head.
But he was sickly, right? He died real young from something.
But like he didn't have the elongated head like Akhenaten and his daughters and
That was her. That was her deal.
Yeah.
Only my daughters will have the elongated head.
Well, they got it from their mom, who did have the elongated head.
That's right.
We don't need to get into that because it's not about her.
It isn't, definitely. So the body inside was male, but the ID bounced around. 2010 DNA study said the KV-55 man was both a son of Amenhotep III and Queen Taye, and the father of King Tut, which fits Akhenaten. But critics push back at the age at death. Some labs read early 20s, others 35 to 45 years old. So there's not like a final consensus on this.
Early 20s to 45 is a big difference. It's doubling his life.
Big difference. Especially how your bones feel, right?
Yes. My ankles every day when I wake up.
Oh, man.
Never suffered an ankle injury in my life. Just happened. I think I've talked about this before. Just put me out to pasture. It's time. I'm ready to go.
I did a little hiking over the weekend. My ankles are not feeling so hot the next day.
Yeah, that's just not pleasant.
I did some hiking too.
Yeah?
What the fuck is going on, guys?
I actually enjoyed it. It wasn't bad.
There you go. See?
Oh, boy.
I'm trying to tell you. I did like 500 feet elevation, so a lot of knee and ankle work going on.
Yeah. A lot of oxygen work, too.
A lot of oxygen work.
I'd have been just laying on the side half dead.
How long did you hike for?
A couple hours.
That's good.
I went to 2 different trails out there.
Nice out there where you were.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's cool.
You're
It's
up
also
next
nice
weekend.
on your air-conditioned couch, pal. Don't forget that.
We've assigned you a hiking guide for next weekend, Mike. We booked
yeah?
you. Yeah, you're going to get out there.
Guide.
You will take this man hiking next weekend.
He shows up at my house at 6 a.m. I'm like, dude, I went to bed 20 minutes ago. What are we doing?
It's like one of those real aggressive, like blindfold and
Yeah,
like
take
rip
'em.
them out.
He fucking Dwight Schrutes me, puts a blindfold on, hits me with his shoe.
The way that ancient alien theorists look at the state of everything with this, they look at this as like a cover up. I don't know, but
Somebody's pulling the old switcheroo back then.
I don't know. It does seem a little weird. Mainstream bottom line, though, is that Akhenaten was a radical inside the Egyptian system, and then the next regime erased him to bring shit back to the way that it used to be.
That'll happen. That makes sense.
Ancient aliens say that Akhenaten called the Aten his father because he meant it literally. He was directly placed to flip Egypt from the many gods to one, with him as the point of contact who, quote, knew the plans. His reign was kind of like a field test, and when resistance won, the mission shut down and the cleanup followed.
That's an interesting point of view that really didn't take, and they're like, all right, abort.
Yeah.
Maybe this isn't the greatest idea. Did they ever come back?
Here's the thing with Ancient Aliens for me is that the show and like Giorgio and those guys, they like get really into this whole idea that there was like fucking machines here and shit.
All kinds of stuff.
There were like UFOs fighting up in the sky and stuff. Like, I don't think that was happening. But because I believe in like the abductions and like interdimensional aspects of this, I think a lot of things that are talked about are probably sometimes paranormal experiences like that. I think there's more than enough instances of UFOs in ancient texts and artwork to show that there's been something going on for a long time.
Sure, like take the Benny and Barney Hill story. Like that's in modern age, however they view what happened to them. But put Amenhotep IV here in their position, and what would he, the lens he would look through if he had this same similar abduction kind of story? He might go off the rails and kind of change his whole life outlook and
start wanting to talk about a disc that shoots light out of it.
Exactly. So yeah, it could very well be the same kind of encounters.
But like, so getting into this, I busted out the old Jacques Vallée Dimensions book, and that he lays out all that historical stuff. He's really big into like all the ancient accounts of things in religious texts and stuff. It really seems like they're talking about some type of experience with a UFO or something.
And that's
So I do think that there are some things like that. But not all this machinery and stuff.
Yeah. Something was happening.
Yeah, I don't think aliens just all of a sudden, like we started interacting with them.
Yeah, like the specific window during our brief lifespan here. That doesn't make any sense.
Because Native American, like ayahuasca is made from DMT, or DMT is part of, it goes into that or whatever. And Native Americans talk about, they have all kind of lore about people from the sky and stuff.
Oh, yeah,
so
most definitely.
There's definitely something to it. But
it is quite an anomaly here, though. I like the Egyptian history. It's so wild. Like it spanned for 5,000 years, right?
Yeah, long time.
Something like that. Long time.
It's a meaty history.
Yeah. Dynasty after dynasty after dynasty. Like 5,000 years, right? That's a long goddamn time. What have we been around here in our country? 250 years?
Not
Can you
very
imagine
long.
what 5,000 years is like? Like what one end of that civilization looked like compared to the other end?
Right. Yeah, that's the biggest thing. Like just the changes in the civilizations.
My problem with all the
With the Egyptians, you don't like them?
no the ancient alien thing is like, where did all that machinery go? You know what I mean? Like when they talk about all this stuff, like I don't know.
Went through the wormhole in Skinwalker Ranch. It's the cleanup spot.
Most likely scenario, I think.
It's cool if it happened.
They treat
Oh yeah, if he's an alien human hybrid, that's fucking awesome, right?
Like what was the long-term plan to bring us to heal or to inject their alien DNA into the population and have it go on and maybe bring better the human race or something with that extra jolt of DNA from aliens? I don't know. I like to know what the
it could have
mission.
been a positive thing. It could have been a positive
If
thing.
they let it play out, sure. Would we be looking much better now with big elongated heads and super brains?
Well, any other thoughts? Ian, anything else just from all of your years of research that fits into this,
and
ties into
years.
this?
Yeah, nothing I can think of off the top of my head right now. It's always fun to read this stuff.
I love this stuff, and I've said many times, if this is any part of any of this is true, it makes the world a much more interesting place.
Yeah.
That's why we're talking about it.
Maybe we're on the cusp of the aliens coming back and trying to inject some more DNA.
Are you volunteering yourself?
I'm not, but
Okay. Just wanted to clarify.
I'm sure we can get some volunteers.
I don't really buy into that whole thing of like alien human hybrids walking amongst us. I think that's a little far-fetched for me. I try to really think of things like, I know it's a crazy fucking idea to think of this, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I like think
it
of
is.
it in a, like it's a 100% reality. that seems a little far-fetched for me. So I don't know about Akhenaten actually being an alien-human hybrid.
Okay.
I wouldn't put it past that he maybe, like you said, experienced something, and that's why everything dramatically shifted.
Life-changing experience. That doesn't make a good TV show, though.
Or he could just be like a fucking main character type person. You know what I mean? Like he just was like, this is me. This is what we're doing. I'm shutting this shit down. And
yeah, he became the pharaoh, and he was not throwing away his shot.
Boom. Good reference. Well, okay. What do we got on Patreon, Dave?
Well, thank you to new patrons Casey, Ariana Praetor, Allison Joe M, Andrea Robertson, Nick Hinkler, Wyatt Schneck, Joseph Dance, Eric Rounds, About 17 Cats, Tyson Weiler, Lizzie M, Megan K, Michael Pineda, Admiral Masturbates of the Seaman Fleet. We haven't had a member of the Seaman Fleet in a while, so welcome aboard, sir.
I think the whole fleet's of patrons now.
Madeline, Mad Uncle Arnie, Ben Dover Zaddy 6969, Nikita Chase, Leah Calhoun, Wesley Davis, Sarah Thixton, Number One Renegade, Kate Hines, Ethan Miller, LIAR, Liar. There's spaces in there, so I thought maybe it's,
Emphatic about that.
Courtney Leona, Maggie Guzman, Cody, Bosley Shrimpf, Al Saul, Mike Eats Corn the Long Way. Oh, Corn the Long Way, that old gag.
I think we had that one before.
Did we?
Is that the same guy coming back?
I don't know.
Because then we made a joke last time about how it's just ripping off that Goldberg sign.
that's such a silly sign. That's so stupid.
It's a classic, though, right?
Yeah.
At the time it was because it was original.
Yeah.
Now it's like, oh, everyone says it. But at the time you're like, what the fuck? The kid holding it was probably like 10, 14, something like that.
You're right, though. Mike does eat corn a long way.
I had corn on
seen
the
it.
cob recently. I do not eat corn on the cob enough. It is so fucking
The
good.
best, right?
It is
Good.
So good. If you get it local, too, from the...
Yeah.
Oh,
I
phenomenal.
don't eat it that much.
I agree.
You were eating the Wingstop corn, weren't you?
That's not what I was talking about. But yeah, but those are cut like into like little
Yeah.
puck things. But that's fucking delicious too. Wingstop got that right. I don't know why no more people don't talk about that. If you go to
now they
Wingstop, one of the sides is corn on the cob. You have to fucking try it. Get it just the way it comes with whatever seasonings on
Yeah.
it. So good.
I'll try that.
Anyways, let me know.
Charlotte Rooney, Aaron Sargent, Trevor J. Miller, Jamie, Cats Eat Cows, Dominic Hughes. Do you like fish dicks? Maybe. I don't think I've ever tried one. I've eaten the gonads of a sea urchin. That wasn't very good. Not my favorite piece of sushi. Ivan Petrochevic, M3L, Feral Rock Gremlin, Fred Pimpstone, Kiss the Violets. You can't spell America without Erica. That's true. Saccharin, Jamie Jackson, Hannah McIntosh, Joseph Hall, Bucket Wizard, Mystical Burrito, Cowan Newman. I'm Carlin, and we have a cabin at Tobin Lake, SKs at Saskatchewan, and we'll take you ice fishing.
They fucking use their name to send us a fucking message. Oh, jeez.
Tobin Lake, Saskatchewan. Are you familiar with this place, Mike?
I am
As a
not.
big Canadian aficionado.
I bet it's gorgeous, though. I'm going to look this up as you're finishing up.
We had several people extend that ice fishing invite to us again. Thank you, everyone. I really would love to do that. Boba Fett's crazy arsehole party. Okay. Andrew Riedel, Amanda Thomas, and Tiffany Hansen. Thank you, new patrons.
Tobin Lake looks all right.
Okay.
Man, they got some big fucking fish up there.
Oh, wow.
Like, there's a ton of photos of people with things like this.
God damn.
I don't think I'm ready for that.
I don't know.
No, it's the big leagues for you. That's a nice looking fish.
I want to eat that. I don't think I'm ready to catch that. All right. Ian, what do you got for us?
On Patreon, we just did Emily Sage. It's like a maybe kind of doppelganger, kind of, what was it?
Bilocation.
Bilocation, yeah.
And St. Pee was a last minute
Padre
add-on.
Pio, St. Pee.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that was fun.
Creepy.
Yeah.
Stole your word. Creepy episode. Again, like we were saying through that, like it's a lot cooler if that's true.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, good stuff. It'll be a fun month on Patreon, I think.
Always is. It always is.
Yep.
Let me, just another friendly reminder. If you're going to sign up on Patreon, don't use the iOS app on your phone to do it. Use the web browser, sign up on the desktop, and you won't have to pay that 30% Apple tack on bullshit app fee that they charge everyone. You can still, once you create an account, you can and sign up, you can still log in through your iPhone and whatnot, but just don't sign up on there, and you would never have to pay that 30%. Save yourself.
It's really
some
ridiculous.
cash. It's absurd. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't understand how Apple's allowed to do that.
It's their app store.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Like, what the fuck are we going to do about
Yeah.
it?
No, they do whatever they want.
Yeah. But, yeah, and then next week on Patreon's going to get a little dark. So,
Nice.
Listener voted. What do you want from us? Don't blame us. It was a poll.
so yeah, go check all that out.
If you're interested in checking that out, patreon.com/Necronomipod. Dave, anything on your end?
I do have a military shout out today.
Oh, it's been a while.
It has been a while. Shout out to Joe Hewson, Navy Chief Operations Specialist. 19 years, heading out on his last tour before retirement. So Godspeed to you, sir. Thank you for your service. Stay safe out there.
Yeah.
Get to that retirement in a couple of years. That'll be awesome.
That's badass.
Good stuff.
All right. We are on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram at Necronomipod, patreon.com/Necronomipod, amazon.com, search Necronomipod for all of our merch, and necronomipod.com.
All right, you guys ready for a cool down beer?
Cheers.